Well guys, I have an unboxing video for you. Well, for the last 4 months or so I've been using my flip camera, for my vlogging videos and stuff like that. Well, the last week or so, it's quit working. The last time I went to go shoot a video and get her all edited, there's something wrong with the footage itself. Something wrong with the way the camera shoots the footage. So it doesn't allow it to be edited. And at first I thought it was the software, the editing software. So I've tried two different kinds and they all get the same result. As well as I've tried it on different computers, thinking, okay, well, maybe it's a computer with the same result as well. So the only thing left is it's the camera itself. Well, in my town anyways, they're short on the cameras. I can't replace the flip. So, and other cameras out there are just non-existent right now. I don't know if it's just the whole Christmas rush or if whatever, right? So really, did some shopping around and I found a Kodak PlaySport ZX5. And of course, this one here is the teal edition. Not black or white, but it's the teal. And I've also been told they do come in black or white. They come in greens and a couple other colors as well. This camera here, just some quick rundown on the specifications for you, is waterproof up to 10 feet, 3 meters. It shoots in full HD 1080p, and it has digital image stabilization. It takes 5 megapixel HD stills, so it does take photos. Granted they're only 5 megs, but whatever. So guys, let's tear into it and see what she looks like. So you open up the flap here, exposing the camera itself in the nice teal color. Of course, you have the camera wrapped in plastic. Lift up the secondary flap up out of the way. You have the wall charger. You slide the USB cord into here and then into the camera itself to charge. And of course, this is your USB cord here. One, of course, plugs into the computer for transferring data, and the other one here plugs into the camera. And a little lanyard. And there's your normal little Kodak, register your camera, and you can win a HDMI cable. And of course, one thing nice about this is it has a full printed instruction book to it. That's one thing I find with some of the cameras is they don't give you enough, kind of a how-to manual type thing, if you will. So guys, we'll peel into this. First of all, you're holding the camera in your hand. It's roughly the same size as the flip, giving the the size of the camera and all. It's thinner by a little bit than the flip cam, but all in all, they're close to being the same. Your power switch is right here on the top. You push and hold, the screen lights up. You select the language you want to use. And of course the battery indicator right up here basically says it's next to dead. We probably should charge it. So guys, you press this button right here. It switches from video mode to camera mode. To snap a photo, you press the center button. You just snapped a photo. So switch back from video, you press the same button and you go back to the little video icon right up in the corner there. Okay, and then to review your photo, right there, of course, if there was more on there, you scroll till you find it and then press OK. To delete the photo, you have the trash can right here. press trash can, scroll over to delete, and press OK. And you've just deleted your photo. Now down here, the wrench is of course going to be your settings. So you can set with your effects. You have normal, you have highlight saturation, you have 70s film, and you even have a black and white setting and a sepia setting, which is going to be interesting. So we'll leave her on normal now. You have underwater correction, and yes, this unit is waterproof to 3 meters. And for the underwater correction, that's kind of meant for some of the light and the the video footage, just to correct the distortion that underwater is going to bring. Your next one here is your video resolution, and of course it does shoot in full 1080p, or 720p at 60 frames per second, or 720p at 30 frames a second, or VWGA for like your iPad, compatible stuff, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it on 720 and see how that goes from there. And you have your focus mode here, where if you want to have it on autofocus, or macro if you're doing some of the up close shots where you need to fine tune it, right? And of course it has a microphone gain if you want to adjust the mic pickup. You can deal with that too, right? You can finally adjust the microphone. And of course there's the sounds and the LED settings if you want to have sounds with it and lights. And what they mean by LED is, yeah, there's light settings and different things on here. And you got the LCD brightness and glare shield. You can set automatic. You can turn it off if you want. You can set, you can enable the glare shield just so you can see what you're shooting when you're shooting a video. When you're done that, hit done. And yes, this camera will share your videos or footage to the Kodak gallery, to Facebook, to Flickr, to Orkut, to Twitter, and of course to YouTube, or you can set it to email addresses to send footage to as well. And guys, that's pretty much it for the the share settings. You have video output here. You can set your video output to the NTSC or the PAL settings. Depends on what your choices are there. And you got your language. You got your reset settings and your memory card settings. And that's pretty much it for all the settings. So the Kodak PlaySport ZX5 will support a 32 gig SD or SDHC memory card, which will give you ample hours of shooting. Right inside here, you flip that up, you have your mini HDMI port, as well as this is where your USB port is for both your cable as well as your charging as well as transferring data. So close that again, slide that little thingy shut. You turn it over here. You have another area here. You open it up, and there is where you have your SD card. Now I've been told the batteries on here, the batteries on these things aren't removable to change them out to upgrade to a bigger size. So you kind of got to just make do with what you have. But on the same note, I've also been told that the battery on these units will last, what you're looking to shoot. Give or take, most of the videos I shoot are, probably 15-20 minutes long. I might shoot a half-hour footage. This battery will do me quite well above and beyond what I'm going to want to shoot. It does have a tripod mount. Little threaded area, it fits a 1/4 inch tripod mount. And right here is the strap here, the holder for the lanyard if you choose to install it. And yeah, you know, as I said before, it is the teal green edition. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting camera. So we'll put the SD card into it and we'll give her a good old charge. And then I'll include some shots of the footage on this end of this video. Well guys, here's some video footage from the Kodak PlaySport. I just wanted to do a bit of a footage in here of this room. You know, it is a little darker in here with the new paint, so I just wanted to see how it performed under, I don't know if you call it lower light. But you know, it's looking to be a reasonable camera with an 8 gig SD card. It gives you 5 hours and 26 minutes of videos, and as well as for the photo end of it, it gives you like just under 10,000 photos. So yeah, it's you know, we'll have to see how it goes. As I mentioned earlier, this is going to replace my flip camera as my new vlogging camera, and you know, hopefully it works, you know, reasonable. But guys, you know, this is just an interior shot under kind of a low light type situation. But guys, I'm going to end the video here, and as always, thank you for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.